Today, we speak about a woman who was the first well-known black female poet in the Western world and the first African-American to publish a book. From slavery, she fought her way to freedom. This is the incredible story of Phillis Wheatley. Hello and welcome. If you would like to see more from Untold History Women, then just click on that subscribe button. Now, let's start today's video. Viewer discretion is advised. This is an educational documentary. Phillis's life began with tragedy. Initially, she was not known as Phillis Wheatley, but was a young girl from West Africa. She was torn from her family and sold to a slave trader. She boarded a slave ship called Phillis, which arrived in Boston, Massachusetts, on July 11, 1761. At just 7 years old, she was sold to the merchant by the name of John Wheatley because his wife, Susanna, wanted a maid. Susanna named her Phillis after the ship that brought her to America, and she was given the Wheatley surname, following the custom of the time. Phillis, likely due to her age, was treated exceptionally well for a slave. The Wheatleys taught her to read, write, and speak English, and it soon became clear that she was extraordinarily bright. She quickly mastered the language and then moved on to Greek and Latin. Her brilliance allowed her to continue her schooling, where she studied Pope, Milton, Horace, and Homer. She even caused a stir among the Puritans by easily translating Ovid. In 1767, at age 14, she wrote her first known poem on Messrs. Hussey and Coffin. Most of her poems were about popular topics of the time, like Christian morality and piety. In 1770, she gained worldwide fame with her poem, an elegiac poem, on the death of the celebrated divine George Whitefield, which was published in Boston, Newport, and Philadelphia. In 1773, Phillis went to London with Nathaniel Wheatley, the Wheatley son, and gained significant recognition in the literary world. She met with the Mayor of London, curious aristocrats, key abolitionists, and even Benjamin Franklin. Phillis's success impressed Selina Hastings, Countess of Huntingdon, who became her patron. That summer, her anthology poems on various subjects, religious and moral, was published. It is considered the first book written by an African American to be published. One of the poems, on being brought from Africa to America, included a powerful message. Some view our sable race with scornful eye. Their colour is a diabolic dye. Remember, Christians, Negroes, black as Cain, may be refined, and join the angelic train. When Phillis returned to Boston, the Wheatleys finally freed her. She had become well known among abolitionists as a brilliant example of black intellect and artistic achievement. In 1778, Phillis married John Peters, a free black man. After their marriage, her literary output decreased significantly. Life was difficult for them, as it was for all free black people at the time. Their 2 children died, and Peters was imprisoned for debt. Phillis published only 5 more poems after getting married. Eventually, she had to return to domestic servitude to support her family. She died alone in extreme poverty at the age of 31. And you guys, did you know the remarkable story of this incredible woman? Let me know in comments below. I hope you liked this topic because this is part of a series of videos about iconic women of history, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching.